This week I'm ranking every Mad City Chapter 1 season to find out which is the very best season. If you're just tuning in, we've actually done the first two already, and we've decided that Season 2 is the better out of the two, but today we're moving on to Season 3. Just like yesterday's video, unfortunately there isn't actually a game that I can play that has Season 3 in it. We have this though. Now you're probably wondering, this isn't Mad City. It says Mad City right there. What are you on about? It literally is, and it's also Season 3. Look at it, right here, with the best thing in the game. Just like the other two videos, I think we're going to start with, of course, the season and the season rewards. You can actually see them right here. I don't know how they did this. They definitely hacked this, or they did something. But you can actually see the emotes right here. There was actually 3 of them. The headbanger, the twister, I believe it's called, something like that. Then also the eagle right there. You can see a bunch of car skins, a bunch of gun skins, a bunch of spoilers, and of course, the hyperdrive. Is that what it's called? I'll be honest, when this released, we had the Reaper, we had the hoverboard. I feel like this one was a little bit of a letdown, but if I had to compare the hyperdrive to the Reaper, I definitely would say the hyperdrive is better. It just looks a lot better. As for the rest of this game, I don't exactly know what's in it. There's a bunch of just stuff around. One thing that did happen with the map is a lot of the buildings, especially around near the volcano, they had this new revamp with a wooden texture, just like the gun store right here. As you can see, we can go on inside. I don't know where the guns are gone, don't worry about that, but we have the wooden texture, and that's because for the second time, we had even more lore. Season 3 was crazy. Let me tell you. The season dropped and we had map changes all over the place, including meteors which had struck multiple different places around the map, including the city. The city was cooked. It was gone. It was destroyed by these meteors. The volcano now looked like this, with massive tombstones and a little shrine area at the very top. And this is where, honestly, the peakest thing ever happened to Mad City. Dare I say one of the best, because we had, once again, a boss fight, and they absolutely outdid themselves with this one. We of course had yet another boss fight, and yes, I didn't actually have footage of this myself because my footage was in like 144p, so thanks Corner 3D mate. Now to actually begin this boss fight, just like the previous one, you actually had to do a little task before it actually begun. You had to go through the back end of the volcano, and you had to do like a little obby, as you can see right here. You had to dodge the fire, which is actually the same fire that you could see in the pyramids. Make your way down to the very bottom of the map right here, and there was actually a little zip line that you had to go across to the very middle, run across that little thing, and there it is, the lava gem. Right there. Now you have to take this lava gem to the very top of the volcano where you saw this little shrine area, and you needed like 5 of these, I'm pretty sure. You take them, you offer it to the volcano right there, a little explosion happens, you need 5 of those, and once all 5 was placed, the lava in the middle literally goes, and you can jump into the volcano, and the peak happens. Now you need to defeat Kua. You can only damage him while she's sleeping. Yeah, thanks mate. Appreciate this one. There he is, the goat Kua. Honestly, look at this. Now this guy actually had 3 different attacks. He had his spinning attack. He had this attack where he made part of the land actually disappear and kind of sink into the map, so you have to make sure you're on the right part of land right here. And he also has this one right here where he focuses on one area of the map and basically blasts it with a bunch of fire. If you're on that little area, you're cooked. And then he just goes to sleep. And this is like the only time that you can kill him. Everyone was using Voltron because this was apparently like the strat, and like apparently shooting him like between his eyes or on his eyes or something cooked him. But you basically work together, you defeat the boss, and only the people within this area, within this underground volcano area, actually got the reward, the Heat Seeker. There it is. Here it is, the Heat Seeker from the Kua boss. I am in chapter 2. Don't talk about that. We're not focusing on that. We're focusing on the Heat Seeker right here. This is one of the best boss fight rewards. Honestly, it looks amazing, and especially at the time where it actually fit within the style of chapter 1. This thing crazy. I'm pretty sure it's a reference to the Star Wars, that one Star Wars ship. It doesn't go very quick. It's not very fast at all. It looks crazy though. It looks amazing. Look at it, and it also just fits within the theme of like the lava. You've got like the cracks all over it, and it also was just a great event. Whilst I'm here, I might as well also show you the hyper drive. Here it is. I don't know why I gave my one like a yellow theme, even though the boost, which comes at the back, is blue. Season 3 only lasted about 90 days. It was quite a short season. I don't think much else really happened within the season. Anything like massive, really. Now I know what you're thinking. Season 3, short season, not much really happened apart from the boss fight. There was no new heist in the game, for example, but I am going to go ahead and put this in good. Below the season 2, because season 2 actually had like a new heist and everything. But the boss fight in season 3, honestly, one of the best. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about season 4, and I've got a lot to say about this one. So make sure you don't miss it.